Yo, what is going on? I think we're live.
Maybe.
Yeah, if we got everything figured out here.
It's just a delay.
Welcome. Yeah, so tonight we have, we're doing Married with Issues on a special night tonight since we have Jeffrey KomiKhan Henson with us.
Yes.
How's it going tonight?
Good. How you guys doing, man? Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good too.
All right.
It took us a little bit to get it figured out.
Hey, man, we made it right on time.
Right.
We did actually. Yeah, that's right.
It's like the episode of Bang where they first say hi to Penny for the first time. It's like hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, and it's just back and forth with hello.
I know, right?
It works.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we have some people in the chat already. We'll have Jeffrey do his legendary shout outs.
What's going on, everybody? It is a lovely Friday evening. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Looks like first off in the chat we had Need Mo Comics. What's up, Mo? Always good to see you, my friend. Like you said, if you ain't first, you're last, right? And then we Stay Puff 1983. What's up, Puff? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good tonight. Oh, Stacy's weekly comic book picks. What's up, Stacy? Good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well tonight. Mr. Garrell, one of my good friends and a big fan of your guys' show. I don't know if you know that, but he enjoys watching you guys. He's a good dude. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Mr. Garrell is awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Chester Reekin and his comics. What's up, Rod? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Man, we're in for a good Friday night here, you guys. So
hell yeah,
we are indeed. Indeed, we were able to get last week's haul and this week's haul, but we still got another video for tomorrow too.
Yeah, nice. This like last week was crazy because not this past Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, we had such bad snowstorms that we weren't even able to make it to our LCS for a few days.
So it was bad.
So we ended up getting that week's books this Tuesday. So like we went to our LCS Tuesday to get the previous weeks, and then we went like the Thursday yesterday for the others. So we really have 2 weeks worth of pulls, but obviously we're only just going to kind of go through one of them tonight because we'd be here for 5 hours if we went through them, because we got we actually have like a box full or something. Like there's a crap ton. Like
he's an overachiever that dives into every book. I swear, like every title he's reading.
Yeah, it's so hard not to though. Like I've had to like draw the line. Like seriously, like this is what I'm getting. Like I know that this is what I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else. And no, like it's kind of like I'm no variants. I'm just this is it.
It's hard.
Otherwise I'm so broke afterwards. I can't do it anymore. I just it's hard, But for me, that's just what I've had to do.
Responsibility.
It is.
Beckons.
I've finally gotten to the point where like I haven't done it yet where I've actually dropped anything from our pull list, but it's like I'm at least gotten to the point to where I'm like, okay, if this doesn't pick up, like we'll drop it. I was just saying recently, like Doctor Strange, I might drop that sometime soon. We were gonna drop Titans pretty soon, but that got canceled anyway, so we'll just ride that one to the end, I guess. And but yeah, I don't know, like I haven't actually sat and count like how many is actually on our actual like pull list, but
too many.
It is.
You read so many more than me, but that's okay. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I had a lot, and luckily there were a few that cut off. Like there was an Injustice Masters of the Universe, that one stopped. There was I can't think. Weapon H, that one just ended. There was a couple that ended, and then I cut like 6 off. And there's like I walk in there this last week, and I only had 2 on my pull list, and that makes it nice every once in a while when you get something like that.
Yeah, it does.
That's true.
Yeah, that's like, I didn't know Weapon H had ended.
Yeah, there's a huge stack.
Yeah, I know. And that's the thing too, is also buying like
back issues.
Buying back issues and stuff too, because like how we were, I was out of collecting for a decade and a half pretty much, and.
Yeah, That is part of the reason why I tried to cut down like my pull list and all that stuff, because I was trying to focus a little bit more on some back issues and things like that. But it's like no matter what I do, I still walk out spending more money than I want to. So
this is true, but at least it's better than a drug habit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it could definitely be worse. I mean,
it could be worse.
Yeah, that's true.
This is educational.
I know, and then and not also. I mean, and not also like we were saying, like how we also pick up older stuff too. Like when I get to kind of what I've read so far this week, it's pretty much just been trades too. I mean, because we trade read a lot of stuff too.
Oh yeah, I finished 3 different trades in the past couple days.
Yeah,
it's just been a couple days.
Yeah, I have a few, but I'm like one of those. I gotta collect like a run. I gotta have all the comic books. I feel like if I'm taking the shortcut out of trade, like I don't know.
That's true. Well, sometimes we double dip where we get the trade and the single issues.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with trades. It's just a personal issue, I think.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I totally get it, because I mean, I was always like that too. Like I've gotten into trades more now than I have been in the past. But like she was saying, like what I'm actually getting into right now is like omnibuses and stuff. And
yeah.
But what it is like the omnibuses that I plan on getting are like old runs, like stuff like if you were to get the singles, they'd be thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
like old Silver Age runs, like the old like Buscema Thors and stuff or something, or the old I'm trying to think of some of the ones I have on the list, like the old Frank Miller Daredevil is one of the omnibuses we have on the list, and
in due time,
just kind of stuff like that. But like the collector in me, I love having full single runs.
Yeah, right.
So
you feel like you're missing something if you don't have them.
Yeah,
it's true.
Well, in like being an artist, I mean, I cover buy a lot too, so, and like if you could see our room is so damn cluttered because it
really is.
Yeah, we'll see a dope cover, it's like, oh, that's a wall book, that's going, like that one's going up, that one's going up.
Well, no, it's like we just bought 2 new long boxes and we really only had space for 1 more long box, and so now we're gonna have to start stacking our long boxes because we don't have any space for the other long box.
Yeah, like the homie at our LCS, that's what he said. He's like, yeah, you can stack them. I'm like, I know.
Yeah. Turn into a comic book chair. Use a short box as a headrest.
The throne.
Yeah. It could work.
Right.
Might not be very stable, but it could work.
Yeah, it's funny that we mentioned that because our LCS put together a bunch of like when they'll put together like storylines of single issues for like $5, or whatever. And I bought like three of those packs, so I knocked off like not all of it, but a big chunk of the
Superman
of the Tomasi Superman Rebirth run.
Yeah. Before
Bendis came and kind of swiped it from him pretty much, but and what I have read from that run is really good. Like Tomasi was doing really good on that Superman before Bendis came over and kind of. But I'm kind of. In hindsight, I'm glad that he did, because now Tomasi's writing Detective now, and I like what he's been doing with that. So
it works.
I mean, I just recently jumped on it because I was only reading just the regular Batman one, but now we read them both. But
yeah, I've only read the Detective comics. I did. It's just, I had to pick one or the other. I couldn't do both, so I went with Detective.
Smart.
Yeah, that's how I was at the beginning too.
Smart.
All right, yeah. So what did I do with my?
I don't know what you did with anything.
All right, but yeah, we'll get into some of the pickups we got from. So this one was not this past Wednesday, right? This was. Right, babe? This was the one from the week before?
Yeah, this was the one from the week before. I was reading some of the comments.
I know. I've been trying to read the chat too. I know Jeffrey's so good at, like we'll notice when we're watching shows that you're in, you're carrying the conversation with the people on the show and like people in the chat at the same time.
Multitasking.
Yeah.
Pro status.
Like, so good at multitasking.
Pro status. But yeah, so this is like a week late, but it is what we ended up picking up. And I got to show this. I'm really glad we got it.
Yeah.
We had to get it. The Wonder Woman.
Sweet. I love that. Wonder Woman, that's a great, I love the
64.
story too.
It is a really good story. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Okay. See, Wonder Woman is another one of those ones that we were getting really close to possibly dropping from our pull list, but then when G. Willow Wilson took over,
The story got better.
It got so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people say.
It did.
I mean, I got in on it probably in the 50s, the late 50s, early 50s run, and I've been on it since then, and I've really enjoyed that series.
It's been really good.
Yeah, that's probably right around the same time we got on too. Probably early 50s.
Are you guys reading this one? Everybody, we're talking about it in the chat right now. I picked up 2 issues of it. I thought it was a really good story.
Oh, the Hulk Marines, yeah.
I'm thinking we're going to have to pick it up.
Well, it's only a 3-issue series, so it's not like something you're going to have to worry about getting on long term. It's, I mean, there's been a lot of people who don't like it. I mean, I enjoyed it, and if you don't like it, that's okay too, but.
To each their own.
Yeah, because I remember like in Weapon H when that Hulk Marine character kind of first came along, I had always thought about getting it, but I never did. But I almost picked that one up. I almost got that one when we were there yesterday, but I didn't. But knowing that it's only a 3-issue, I think we'll probably have to get it in the future.
We'll probably have to get it.
The first issue is like an introductory, to the whole story. There's not a whole lot going on. You kind of learn a little bit about each character, and in the very end of it, they all meet up, which means that issue 2 is going to be like this huge battle, I'm assuming, and issue 3 is kind of where everything gets worked out and solved out. But
that actually sounds good. I think so.
Well, yeah, because it's like so isn't Hulk Marine? Obviously it's like a Hulk Wolverine mashup, but
he's like an army. He's like a retired army agent. Clayton is his name, and I know the artist who does the inside art, and he's a really cool dude. So that's why I bought 2 copies, because I thought I'd support a friend. But
yeah, that's awesome.
That is awesome. Oh yeah.
All right, so I've kind of gotten into this in the past, in some of our recent issues. This again goes to, like we said, collecting full single runs. How I'm working on the Joe Kelly Deadpool run, the first ongoing volume is what it was.
Yeah, you did
put
a dent in those.
Yeah, so I put another good sized dent in this one. This one we got 30 through 35. We're able to get on these, and see. But the funny thing is, on these, like. Even though I'm buying these all in single, I'm like I said, I'll still probably get the
trade,
the Deadpool classic trades when it's all his old runs and trades. And
well, as a fan of Deadpool, I imagine you probably try to buy anything and everything with Deadpool on it, right?
Oh, he does.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how I am with the Incredible Hulk. I see a pack of coloring crowns that have the Avengers and the Incredible Hulk on it, and I buy it. You see all this weird I don't know, cereal bowl, or I see a table map for a kid with the Incredible Hulk on it. I buy it.
It's so funny you say that, because we literally just saw
Batman Kid Cups at Target.
I think I have that Incredible Hulk one.
Yeah.
Well, there's that, but no. Remember when we were at the grocery store? There was the sour gummy candy.
Oh yeah, Deadpool on it that you almost got.
I have some Valentine's candy that has the Incredible Hulk on it, and I bought it. It's 20 years old. It's just sitting there, chocolate.
Nice. Sorry, 1 second.
Sorry, 1 second, guys.
It's cool.
They need you to go in and just sign a paper saying that you agree with.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing out there? I don't know. This is a book that I just picked up for the art. Have you guys seen this one? I don't know anything about this series. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? I think so. Maybe not. in the chat. You guys in the chat, can you hear me? Hey, McD, good to see you, man. I know it's always late for you, it seems like. Inferno 743. Mo. Storm bought this because Storm, you know, you guys know I love Storm. She's my woman. Even though Mr. Garrow likes to disagree with that. Well, yeah, I didn't even know what Puff. I didn't even know that cover existed. I just walked into the shop and I saw it, so I had to pick it up. You're writing too fast, Mo. It's okay. The book is great, really? What, doing what, Mr. Garrow? What are you talking about? Why am I doing what? Oh, you make a Storm? You're getting mad because that's your girl, right? Yeah. Well. Well, you know, maybe we'll just have to share. I'm okay with that one. Yeah, well, I have to read it, Mo. I did pick this up. This is like a second printing of the Immortal Hulk. Oh, are you Stacy? Have you been reading that series? I guess this is the first issue of it, though, so I guess it's probably not much of a series yet.
I made a comment in the comments that we had issues real quick.
Yeah, sorry so much, guys.
It's cool.
We're back. We just got some good news. So.
Yeah, it's actually, this important thing that's been going on for about a year and a half. We've been waiting on.
It's been going on for like 2 years. But long story short, we'll be moving out soon into our own place in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of talked to some people about it. But yeah, it's like in a state and stuff, and bunch of crazy crap. But.
That's cool. First prints, I'm not missing any first prints needs. Mo of Immortal Hulk. I have all. Well, I mean, I guess if we're talking the Alex Ross A covers, you know, there's probably a few variants out there that I don't have, but for the most part, I have every one of the first prints, minus maybe a variant here or there.
Dude, it's so crazy about that Immortal Hulk run right now. Like I knew like how issue 2 had spiked.
I didn't know that. Like, that's crazy how I saw a while back, I saw it was heating up a little bit, like $12, $13. And then the last episode of To Slab or Not to Slab, Tony brought it up and was talking about slabbing it, and I was like, why would you want to slab this? Like a $15 book, right? You go on eBay, it's selling for like $80.
Yeah.
I'm like, my jaw dropped to the floor. I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was looking up at something the other day, remember a couple days ago, and I was like, wow, it's gone even higher. I was showing you that.
Yeah.
But what surprised me is that I can't remember what I was looking at. I really wish, because I like crediting my sources and everything, but I can't remember what I was looking at. But pretty much most of the issues of that run have actually bumped a little over the cover.
Seriously, even issue 13 that just came out selling for like $8 on eBay. I'm like, what?
Already,
yeah, because I picked up an extra copy for Mr. Garrow, send to him, and then I'm sitting on 3 copies right now. I even found another copy at the comic book store the other day. Like, whatever, Mr. Garrow, you better hold on to that crap you're calling it.
You wear that like Asian grill.
Something
else. It's just right next to that. It's his Backman title, and it's not the one that's right on the street, but it's.
I don't even know who did this variant of issue 4.
I just need to get her and see what it is.
Just sign a paper that you.
I agree, Mo. He will regret it unless he sells it to me. And when you just sell them to me, right? I'll buy that whole run off you, girl.
Is there Saturday? Tomorrow?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We can try tomorrow.
I'll have to look it up.
Let me give you the number.
So sorry.
Yes.
This
we got issues going on here.
This last week. It's the second printing of issue 4. You know, I have a few second printings of some of the issues, and they're starting to spike too. Yeah, no, for sure. Whatever, Mr. Guerrero, you're always talking bad. Always talking bad. And the second printings are starting to heat up too. And from what I understand, the Immortal Hulk series is just low. I don't know exactly, but how many books they print, but from what I understand, they are a low print run, so they are kind of hard to find, and that is part of the reason why they're spiking. But I didn't expect the series to spike so much. It's super new, and I got lucky being an Incredible Hulk fan. I had it from day one, and you know, a lot of people missed out on it, but
a lot have been, and I'm really glad that we jumped on it right from the beginning too. Like we've had it like on our like actual pull list, like right from the jump.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
It's crazy. I remember when it first came out, I was like, "Oh, a new Hulk series." You know, I bought like 5 different like cover ones for it. You know, just thinking that it'd be cool to have. And now I'm like, oh man, I'm kind of happy I bought all these different variants for the first issue.
Yeah, because I've seen you show off all the variants that you have on them, and they're dope too. And I think we have just all A covers, just one of each all the way through.
I think so. Yeah.
But the thing is I've been wanting to reread it and stuff. But I think I'll double dip on that too. I think we'll just get that in trade.
Yeah.
For reading.
Probably. More than likely, knowing him.
I'm pretty sure they're getting ready to come out with the second trade of it. Might already be out, so definitely a good way to go back and reread it.
Yeah, because with issue 13 coming out, so yeah, if the trade isn't out yet, it should be pretty soon, I would think.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Inferno743. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
the interruption.
Yeah, Inferno, thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, so I've been avoiding chat. Yeah, Inferno's awesome, dude. He's actually a homie from Wales, back when we used to stream video games and stuff. And and he still drops in our chats and everything, even though I don't think he's really into comics or anything.
He said in one of his previous comments in the chat that he's looking to get into comics. So
yeah,
it's addicting.
Oh gosh.
It is, dude. It is. It's so bad,
to say the least.
So like I said on that Deadpool, so we got 30 through 35 on that. Like these covers.
Sorry for those interruptions. It happens. We got issues.
We all got issues.
Ain't that the truth?
Did you show those ones?
Carlito, you're killing me,
but I
man.
can. So
you guys are just messing with me now.
Right?
They have to be. That's so cruel. So one thing that we did pick up this past week, we actually saw it in the what's
Hulk,
it called?
Inferno. Anything Incredible Hulk is good, especially Immortal Hulk right now.
That's true. We ended up getting 1 through 4 Catwoman. That was
nice.
A run of 89. So we got the 1, the 2.
I always remember Inferno, like, if I remember right, I think he was really into, like, Attack on Titan, and I think there's actually an Attack on Titan comic series, I think.
The third one was April of 89, so this is, like, the year that I was born.
Oh, wow, you're a freaking kid.
Well, I'm going to be going in my dirty 30s, so it works. Yep, but we saw these in the back, part. I had to get them because they had all 4 of them, and I love Catwoman.
Yeah, so that was her. I mean, because we got that other her first ongoing number 1, and then this was the number 1 before that. Her first. So this is like her first solo stuff. Like, and it was this little mini.
Yeah, April '89. So hey.
Yeah,
that.
I'm not positive Inferno, but I think there is. I think I've seen solicitations for it.
I think there is.
I swear. If it's not currently being released, I think they've at least had them at times before to where you could probably find some stuff. But
those were the 4 Catwomans I got because they had all 4 of them, so I had to get all 4 of them, and it was like the year that I was born. I
know you're really big on not buying stuff unless it has like the whole series with it, or
if it's like an old mini series, I don't like to get it unless the whole mini series is together. Like, I found a Star Trek one that was 1 through 4, so we got all 4 of those. But it's like the Elektra one we have, because we have 2 out of the 4 on an Elektra 4 mini issue, and I don't know if we're going to find the other 2. So we're on the hunt for the other 2, and it drives my OCD wild.
I know what you mean. I have an Elektra series. I think it's 11. It's like an 11 series, 11 issue series, and I'm missing like issue number 5 out of there that I can't find. I'm just like,
Was that the one?
It screws my OCD.
Was that the one Bill Sienkiewicz was doing the covers on, or was that one was like a 7-issue one?
Yeah, I don't think that's the same one. But I should just jump online and buy it. But I keep thinking, oh, I'll just find it one of these days. Then I forget about it because I got so, you get so much stuff going on. It's hard to like, oh, I gotta get this, or oh, I gotta get that, and then you're like, oh, wait, I forgot about that.
Right? Yeah. But you never
one day
know
you just see it.
Yeah, you never know when you could come across it at some sale somewhere.
Yeah.
Or even going outside of your local LCS and finding it somewhere else.
Yeah, like when we went to like the swap meet and stuff, and find some. We found some stuff there.
This.
Yeah, like that little Iron Man thing for
we got this dude for like 50 cents.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love those cheap toys like that. Those are the best.
Hell yeah, they are. God, I totally forgot what I was gonna say.
And well, to continue with my OCD, I didn't notice that the first issue of this series came out until I saw the second issue, and I'm like, wait, why didn't I ever see the first issue? So I had to have my LCS order the first one, but I'm super stoked because it's the Betty Page one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's by David Avalone, and he's just like one of my favorite writers. He does the fourth wall break so well. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm waiting for number 1 that should be ordered in next week.
He's awesome too. Like she talks to him a bunch, like on Instagram and stuff too.
He's awesome.
I really like the Elvira series and stuff he's done.
It's the same guy that does the Elvira, the writing on Elvira.
Yeah, I saw Carlito ask if you've read Old Man Quill yet, and I've gotten the first 2 issues, but I haven't read them yet though. I'm behind on both of them.
Well, I don't think I have it right here. Do I? No. I don't know where I put it. I have a trade paperback of that Old Man Logan, and it was awesome. It's not the same as the comic books, but I hear that whole Old Man thing, they're really doing a lot of good things with it. So it's something that I need to check out and haven't yet.
Because I was kind of in the same boat because I had never really read any of the Old Man Logan stuff. Of course, the only Old Man Logan stuff I'd really read was when that 5-issue mini or whatever that he did with Deadpool, the Deadpool Old Man Logan one.
But weren't you reading the Old Man Hawkeye?
That's what I was getting to. Yeah. So I did read the full 12-issue Old Man Hawkeye, and that was.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was one of my favorite things.
That's what everybody that I know that's read it said. You got to read that one. You got to check that one out. I know Old Man Logan wasn't the greatest one, but you got to check out the Old Man Hawkeye. The Old Man Hawkeye is great. And I was like, all right. But every time I look, like I can't find a lot of it around. I think it sold pretty well. So that was actually one that I've really been thinking about picking up the trade of, just because it's hard for me to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely recommend it, and I actually, I kind of hope that they do like a complete collection one that would have like all 12 issues in it.
Yeah, instead of the stupid short 6-issued ones. That's what they did. That's what they did with that Immortal Hulk trade, and I was like, that's cool, but like make a trade paperback thick, give us something good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like standard trades, are usually 6, and then complete collections are normally like 12 to 15.
Well, it's kind of like that Unnatural trade I got is only 4 issues in the trade, and I'm like, why is it only 4? I didn't notice that there was only 4 issues in it, and now I'm like...
Is it only like a 12-issue series?
It's actually only up to issue 7 right now.
What one?
On Unnatural? This one.
It's crazy. That is an Italian comic book though that I believe they're re-releasing, and I think they already do all the issues way back. Like, aren't they re-releasing it in English now? Is that kind of the thing that's going on with it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right now they're up to issue 7 on the reprint. But yeah, it is an Italian writer, Mirka Andolfo.
Mirka Andolfo.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce words. I actually was surprised by it. I liked it more than I thought I would, but then when I realized that it was only 4 issues, I'm like, really? Why? It's only 4 issues in this trade. And
yeah, that I thought that was really weird on it too. I mean, it was only like a $10 trade, but
well, it makes me want to go out and get 5, 6, and 7 that are currently out.
Yeah.
I think I have a couple of issues. I think I only have like 2 issues of that series. I want to say it's like issues 2 and 3. I have an Art Germ cover, and then I have then I have the uncensored, one of the uncensored variants or something like that. They did.
The not approved by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah, they have those covers in that trade. That's dope. Yeah, you got those ones though.
Because in the back they have like a art section where it shows all the covers.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, and speaking of that old man Hawkeye, like I would love to get in a trade because a highlight of that book was Marco Cicchetto's art in it, the interior art, and that's why when I saw that he was going to be doing the new current Daredevil run with Chip Zdarsky, so like that's why he's probably one of my favorite like kind of underrated artists, you know, that you normally don't hear a lot about.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
But yeah, I totally agree. Trades are better when they have at least 6 issues in them.
Yeah. Well, 6 is kind of the standard size, but I like the more complete collections and bigger ones.
Yeah.
I hope that they, like you said, I kind of hope they do that with the Incredible Hulk eventually, because I've noticed that they do that. Like on newer stuff, like they'll come out with the trade like every 6, and then a little bit later, sometimes they'll come out with the complete collection that has 12 or so of them, like a little bit more.
I still need to read Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like if they would consider like that ones with the 12 issues, like a mini omnibus or whatever you would want to call it. But yeah, I feel like a 12 issues is you get a nice fat thick book.
Yeah, 12. When it gets up to 12 issues, I normally hear it referred to. I hate the word; it sounds stupid, but I normally hear it referred to as like a maxi series.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like mini series, and then when it's like 10, 11, or 12 issues, I've seen it referred to as like a maxi series.
That's funny.
Yeah, I know. It's
odd.
All right, so some of our regular books from the previous week. Here's Thor number 10. This is another one that's probably getting really close on our drop list, but I did hear a lot of good things about this specific issue, though, and I haven't read it yet, so.
It'd be good.
But it is leading up to the War of the Realms, and I do kind of want to get into this a little bit later when we get into like our like kind of discussion, like events, you know, all the events like in the, you know, in the world of comic books nowadays, and.
Right.
But I am looking forward to War of the Realms, though.
Yeah. And then
that which reminds me of the War of the Realms. I feel like they're really trying to tie that in with a lot of the other series, like the Avengers No Road Home, even the Guardians of the Galaxy, and Infinity Wars, and like they're really. I feel like they're really doing good at starting to tie these series together. Because for a while they were just individual series. Every once in a while you'd see them have a little bit of things that would coincide, but I feel like they're doing a pretty good job at bringing the universe together as one right now.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I totally
agree. And with this
too.
War of the Realms too, it definitely seems like it's like a full, like you said, tying in with other stuff. Like it seems like it's a huge, like,
well, that's how you got
spanning the entire universe. Like,
isn't that how you got rolled into some other titles that you're currently reading? Is because it was part of the Infinity Wars?
Yeah, as Guardians of the Galaxy. Then
that one.
Oh yeah, I'm reading that as Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
Okay, see, so I started picking that up because I thought it was just like a 1 or 2 issue tie-in.
I thought it was going to be a short mini-series, and here it is, what, issue number 7 now? And I'm like, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay,
got roped into it.
Me too. And it was like, the thing was, I thought it was a short series, so I thought it was going to be like 5 or 6 issues, and I got up to like issue 3, and I'm like, this is not good. I'm not enjoying this. It's like, okay, there's only 2-3 issues left. I'll stick it out, get everything. And now it just keeps going on and going on. I'm like, am I too far into it now to take it off? Is it going to keep going? How many more issues do I have to keep putting up with?
That's so funny because I'm in that exact same state of mind with that series right now too.
Got roped into it. Now it's like I don't know if I should keep it or.
I mean, because those first, like the first maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3, I can't remember, but I remember the first couple, like they were all right, they weren't bad. And my thing with it is too, I'm also like a few issues behind that I haven't even read yet. So
yeah, I haven't read the last 2. So
yeah,
yes. Right. I'm with you. right in the box.
It's exactly. I know, like it's getting to the point to where my like unread stuff is I'm like filling like almost 2 short boxes now.
You're gonna have a long box of to reads.
I don't know. I get that way sometimes. Like my unread books are, I'm pretty well caught up on most of my reading right now, but there was a time when I wasn't. And there are times when I let my unread books, like my whatever you call them, backlog of books you got to read gets big. And I'll sit there and I'll spend a day just reading and reading.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like it comes to a point where I feel like I either have to read them or I have to stop buying them because it's just, I'm just wasting my money if I don't that way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I got through a good portion of my reads. I mean, I did read the volume 5 of Saga and the Poison Ivy trade, but still, it's like those back issues add up after
especially
like 2 weeks.
Especially
and it's
when
like
we
next
go
thing
on,
you know, you have a thing of to reads this thick.
Yeah, because especially like with us, like when we bounce back and forth from reading, you know, like back issues or the current stuff or trades or. I mean, like I want to dive into like the Spawn compendium and stuff.
Yeah,
pretty much an omnibus. I mean, it's like the first 50 issues. That thing's a tank.
Oh yeah. And they do that, like especially with like Marvel right now. They're throwing out all the variants, and everybody's always talking about the variants. But whether you like them or you don't like them, it's a way for you to buy that and kind of get you into it. And whether you read it or not, it was with that the Batgirl series that they did with Middleton on. I've got all those books. I've never read them, but I bought them all, every single one with Middleton on it, starting like issue number 20, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like issue number 31 or something. Like I've got them all, and I have. And people even say, "Yeah, it's a good series. You should read it." And I'm just like, I just bought those ones for Middleton's art, you know, like. Yeah. It got so crazy that I just was like, okay, no more variants. But that's when I got to draw the line in the sand. So I've limited myself to variants with Hulk variants. That's all I like to buy, you know, like. That's
fair.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's on this one, but yeah, I forgot. Yeah, speaking of the variants, there was remember that She-Hulk variant we got, but I can't remember if that's in this one.
I don't know what pile it's in. I'm really not sure. We have so many piles.
Yes, I know.
I know. That's why I'm like trying to get it. This one was pretty dope. I can't remember who did this one. This is just a standard cover too on Marvel, but it's ASM 15. It says Rivera was the artist's last name. I can't remember his first name, but I thought this cover was really sick. Really awesome Spidey, really different from like a lot of the recent Spidey covers.
And we got the Punisher.
You guys, what do you guys think about that one? I had that one. I recently took it off my pull list.
The Punisher?
No, the ASM
or ASM.
No, Punisher. Sorry.
Oh.
The Punisher. I've really been liking it. I am maybe like 2 issues behind. Yeah, so I am a little behind, but yeah, it's been all right.
I stuck it out to issue 7, and it was one of those books that I was on the fence with. It wasn't bad, but I felt like if I was going to cut something, it wasn't as good as the other ones that I'm reading. So it was one of the ones that got cut, along with The Wrong Earth, Fantastic Four is close. I'm like this close to taking it off my list.
I was too until they brought in Dr. Doom, so I'm kind of running with that right now.
That was the issue that made me reconsider keeping it on, and hopefully it's going to get a little better, I guess, from there. But up until then, I was over it completely, and then they pulled me back in, right?
That's how they do it. Every time I get out, they pull me back in.
Exactly.
Exactly. But like Punisher's. He's like Deadpool with me though, you know. He's like top 3 character for me, you know. Well, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Right.
We're actually going to be getting into that here for our top 5. So, but
yeah, if we get there.
But so Punisher is one of those guys, like one of those characters that I buy no matter what, really. So, but the thing is I'm also reading the Garth Ennis Punisher complete collections. I have like the first few volumes, and I've been reading that at the same time as I'm reading this. So it's kind of hard to compare because those Garth Ennis Punisher runs are kind of widely regarded as some of the best, like the best Punisher stuff out there. So
Hi, Ava. I noticed she was in the chat. I had to say hi.
yeah, what's going on, Ava, Carlito, Stay Puft?
Jack Yo.
Yeah,
What's
Jack
up,
Yo.
Jack Yo?
Hell yeah.
And then another one we got was Dead Man Logan.
How is that? Have you guys read any of it yet?
I think I'm what that issue's 4, right?
412.
I think I've read 2. I think I read the first 2, and it was really good. I was kind of surprised to see oh hell, Mysterio has actually showed up in it and stuff. And when I finally get back into reading that, though, I'm probably gonna have to reread 1 and 2. Because
I do that, man.
I do that all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah, because like I mean that's what we've been talking about. You know, like I read so much stuff and it blends together. You know, so it's like, I mean, especially with being out of collecting for a decade and a half. So I'm also like I said, I'm reading a lot of old stuff, catching up on, and a lot of it's the same characters of like new stuff I'm reading too. So when I'm reading something, I can't remember if it's from, you know, from the older stuff or if it's from. So it's
no, like, okay, so a series, right? Like this is that new Venom series.
Yes.
And when it first came out, I was passing on it because I was never a big Venom fan. I didn't know anything about Venom really. Like, you know, I'd never read anything about him. I just saw him around a couple times in Spider-Man comics. And one day I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. So it was like right at issue 6. So I picked up issue 6 and I was like, I'll go back and get the other issues. I picked up issue 5 and 4 and like 2 and 1. And I was like, oh, they don't have issue 3, whatever, you know. And I started looking around for issue 3. I was like, can't find issue 3.
Yeah,
Can't find issue 3.
Yeah, 3 is the one that spiked a little bit.
It did, and it took me a while to actually put up the money to buy it. You know, it was like, okay, fine, I'll finally buy it. So I bought it. And I waited till I got that issue, and I sat down one night and read all 6 issues. And sometimes that is so fun, like because you pick up, like I'll be honest, like a book that like Hulk Marines. I didn't have any problems with this book. I know some people don't like it, but it's a total cliffhanger. Basically, the end of it is a total cliffhanger. So, like, if I would have already had issue number 2, and then you can sit down and read issue 1, and then you get to the cliffhanger, and you're like, okay, let me grab issue 2, and you read issue 2. And sometimes I think you feel a little more satisfied that way when you do it and things like that. But yeah, sitting there and reading Venom's issue 1 through 6, it was just awesome, man. Like to sit there and read that whole story like that.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I was the same way with Venom when that Donny Cates run started, and I was the same way.
That's the best way to do it sometimes, though, because it's like when it ends at a cliffhanger, it's like you want to know what happens, and then sometimes it's a monthly book where you have to wait an entire month before you find out what happens.
And that's what it's like reading trades.
It's kind of nice to stack up on them to where it's like you're not waiting for that cliffhanger for
you don't get that. It's almost like a moment of disappointment. It was like I felt that way after that last Avengers movie, man. Like I'm sitting there watching it, and I was like, "What? It's over? You're kidding me? No, I gotta wait like a year and a half to figure out what the heck just happened. Like really?
Yeah, exactly.
You're killing me."
Exactly.
Yeah, I do that though. Like even on series that I know that are going to be like 4, 5, or 6 issue minis, like I won't read any of them until they're all out. You know, then I'll just sit and read them all.
It's cool. It's fun that way. Death of the Inhumans was one that was on my pull list that ended. It was only like I think 5 or 6 issues. Cosmic Ghost Rider. Cosmic Ghost Rider was that way too.
See, I'm gonna have to get that in trade or something too because I slept on all that Cosmic Ghost Rider stuff. And then I saw him in the first Guardians, you know, and I'm gonna have to go back and read it. Like he looks like an awesome character, and I heard so much great stuff about it.
Well, it's like how we're also catching up on the Arrowverse, and when we finished with season 1 of Flash and Arrow, it's like I'm really glad we didn't have to wait and we could just instantly go to the next
that's
season.
another thing that's been taking up a lot of our time too. Yeah, catching up on shows,
catching up on a lot of
really
shows.
got into.
I don't watch TV. I don't know anything about any of those shows. I was in another stream the other day, and somebody was asking me what I thought about. Was it Punisher and Jessica Jones being canceled? And I totally just had to like pretend like I knew what he was talking about. But
Yeah.
I don't watch any of those shows, and I don't have Netflix, but like I know that Arrowverse like is really heating up, like especially like in the
It's
comic
good.
book, because I see the comic book collector app or whatever you want to call it is always, it's got that whole Arrowverse section and all that weird stuff now. Like I'm just like, wow, I'm missing out on a lot though, huh?
That's good though.
Yeah, well, I mean that's like us. Like we don't even have like cable or anything anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just catching up on all of it on Netflix and stuff.
We sorted out our priorities.
You have to sometimes. I'm saying like I'm on like a weekly, like whatever you call it. I'm just trying to make it through the week kind of thing. Like
Exactly.
every day is a struggle, and I'm just trying to make it through. So
yeah, exactly. It's
I almost
day by
got
day,
a shirt
one day
today
at a
that
time.
said the struggle is real, but then I ended up not getting it.
yeah, I know
It was
that.
close.
I know
So
that.
And one other one though that I'm excited for is Winter Soldier. We got number 3. He got me hooked on him, and I'm actually really loving this story. I think it's good so far. I can't wait to read this one.
That first issue of Winter Soldier, I believe, had that crazy print error in it, right, where it was mixed up with the Star Wars. Did you guys? You didn't happen to get that one of those, did you?
No. Yeah, that wasn't ours.
We did.
It was funny because like we got it and it was in my to reads for a while because, like I said, I'm always so far behind. And then I heard about that, and so like I had to dig it out to check to see if we got one of the error print ones. But no, that wasn't the one we got.
Yeah, we got just a regular one.
But yeah, the first 2 issues of that have been
They've been really
good.
good. Yeah, nice. I'm really liking them. I think they're good.
Is that like an ongoing series? Do you know?
No, I think it's going to be 5 or 6.
I think it is 5 or 6.
I don't think it's ongoing. I'm pretty sure
they could always turn it into ongoing though too. You never know.
That's true. I mean it's wrote by like Kyle Higgins and Rod Reese, and I don't think Kyle Higgins really has like other series and stuff that he's really doing. So I mean, if it sold like crazy, I mean maybe I could see him bumping it to an ongoing. But
this is another one I'm excited for though, is House of Whispers, issue 6. I've been following all of the Sandman ones and loving all of them. I'm interested to see what happens in House of Whispers number 6.
Did you pick up the first issue of the Sandman when they re-released it a little while back?
Yeah, the one shot.
Yeah, and then there's the Dreaming 2 or something like that came out a little while after that too, right?
Yes, and then there's also Books of Magic and Lucifer that tie in to the Sandman universe as well.
Yeah, she's been getting all of them from all the Sandman universe ones.
Yeah, because the Dreaming and the House of Whispers cross over a lot to where like the same mysterious type of thing that's happening in the Dreaming is also happening in the House of Whispers, and it like crosses over.
Yeah, and I was actually going to ask you this: is like, have you ever read the original like Sandman? I'm reading it in trade right now. Like this is volume 2.
No, I just have that one I was just talking to you guys about, that issue 1 when they re-released it, and then I picked up the Dreaming issue 1 after that, and boy, I'll tell you, I had a hard time with those ones.
It did take me a second to actually get into them though, because like when I first got into the one shot and then the Dreaming, the first one, it probably wasn't until about the 3rd or 4th issue that it like started making more sense to me, like getting an idea of like the world, because it was really kind of confusing at the beginning where it was like, well, wait, what's going on? It's like kind of out there, but it took me a few issues to actually get into understanding the world.
I mean the way I've been doing it is probably how I would recommend it, because what I did, so I had never read like the original Sandman at all, and I tried reading one of those newer ones, and like you, I was just completely lost. So I just stopped, like I'm just like, all right, I'm not gonna read those. So but then now I've gone back and read the original one, and
pretty cool, or what?
Yeah, I'm liking it. I mean, it's so incredible, and
it's making a little more sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. It kind of eases you into that a lot easier.
Yeah, it is an what's the word? A abstract type of world.
Well, all Vertigo books are. I have a stack like this big, like Vertigo books that I went back and bought, and they're all the same. They're not the same like storyline, but they're all that different kind of out there kind of thing. And it's cool because they're not all like superhero and mutant type stuff, which some people enjoy more. For me, I need more of the superhero mutant type stuff to keep my ADD stuck and focused. You know, that's what I like,
Right.
the fighting and all that kind of thing. But I a lot of people love them, and you can't knock them for that. Like
that's how I am.
true.
That's how I am too. I mean, she's into superhero stuff too, but she's into like the indie stuff, and I'm into indie stuff too.
Yeah.
But she's into it more than I am, and I'm into superhero more than she is. But
Yeah, I'm mostly indie.
yeah, but and Neil Gaiman is just like, I mean, he's
was
brilliant.
actually
Like
one
he's
shot
so
cover.
far out there too. So
There
it's,
was a Jim
it's
Lee
awesome.
variant for that one shot Sandman that if I ever find it, I'm totally getting it.
Yeah, Jim Lee actually did a variant for that one shot.
Yeah.
That
which one was it?
it was to the one shot, right?
Yeah, it was to the one shot.
The Sandman Universe one
Sandman
shot.
Universe that Jim Lee did. Thank you, Eva. It's actually his shirt. I stole it. I
Oh,
stole all
yeah.
his clothes.
Right.
But yeah, it was a Jim Lee variant. I had the picture on my phone, but it's the one-shot Sandman Universe, and Jim Lee did a variant for it, and it has a Sandman, and it's like a dark and black and white cover.
I think it was
I'm looking at it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. See, if I ever find that one, I'm totally gonna get it.
I have the one where it's like the blue like background, and it's got some guy standing in the middle with the people around him.
Yeah,
or something like
that's the one I have. Yeah.
I got the not sketch, but the white page variant, whatever you call it, with the white blank page over the cover of it or something.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
like it's like colorless.
Yeah, and then you open it up and the cover's behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think ours is colored though, right? Isn't ours just
is
regular?
colored. Yeah, ours isn't the one like that.
Okay.
But I remember seeing that one where it was like that white page, and then you open it, and then it has the cover.
Yeah, it's just I don't know why they do that, so you could take it and have somebody draw on it or something like that. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had another one, but I gave that one away. I can't even remember what cover that one was.
Yeah. Have you been reading this one? I'm actually a couple issues behind on this one. I've only read the first one, but here's the Batman Who Laughs, number 3. This is just the regular cover.
I haven't read that series at all.
I love the first one. I finally eventually did read Metal, but I was like kind of late to it. But yeah, I really like what they're doing, and I'm kind of stoked to see what they're doing with the future, because like this whole stuff that DC announced, like the Year of the Villain thing they're doing, that 25-cent one-shot thing that has like the 4 different stories leading into an ongoing Batman Who Laughs series. Let's see, and then we got Superman number 8.
Yeah, I love that series, man. I know some people aren't into that one as much as like the Action Comics Superman, but I really like that one.
The Superman one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm liking the Superman one better than the Action one. I mean, I have both of them on our list, but I do like the Superman one better.
And we got Supergirl.
I got a couple of those Supergirl like art germ variants.
Oh my god,
Those
yeah.
have been so beautiful.
Yeah.
What was the one? There was the foil one that we have that's sick, and then there was
That last one where it's all white, like blue, black and white, and then it's got the blue foil. Is that the one you're talking about? That's my favorite.
That's a shiny cover one too.
Yeah, the foil variant.
And Red Hood and Outlaw. Red Hood Outlaw.
Oh, I totally forgot when we went to that other store. They had the variant to this one, because this is 31, isn't it? Yeah, they had the variant to this one, and I forgot to pick it up. There was an awesome variant to that one. I wish we would have gotten
at the nerd store.
I'm a few issues behind on that too. Like I'm always a couple of issues behind everything, pretty much.
Yeah, I've never had a chance to read any of the Red Hood.
Red Hood's another one of those characters. He's another favorite that
I know, and especially because McDee's always talking about it. I know that's his favorite character. I just, you know, it's just hard sometimes. There's so much stuff out there that I want, and you know, it's just like at some point I can't get it all.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
It is. There is so much.
Priorities and responsibilities get in the way of what we really want.
Yeah, right.
It's so hard.
It is. It is.
Multiplying.
All right, you'll like this one. Here's Detective 998.
Nice. Yeah, that's the same one I got.
Yeah, this is just the A cover is the one we ended up with, but.
Are you guys? It's on your pull list, right?
Yeah. I did have to put it on the pull.
So you're getting issue 1000. Are you planning on buying like any of those variants? I've got A cover. Cover A is the one I'm getting for sure. That's the one that's going on my pull list, and I haven't purchased any of the special ones online. If they have any in the store when I go to pick it up, I'm thinking I might see what they have. Maybe I'll pick one up, but I'm kind of trying not to.
I hear it. So what I did, I told our LCS that I had him put us down for the one. So for the A cover, which I think it's the Jim Lee wraparound.
Yeah.
And then I believe it's the 70s, the Bernie Wrightson one.
Nice.
Is the variant one. I mean, ideally, the collector and me would want all of them, but $10 a pop, like.
I mean,
wasn't it the Superman ones that you only got 2 of them instead of because
Action 1000? I think we just got one, right?
I think we might have just got one.
I think we only did one on Action.
I think so. I remember when it was gone, but I don't remember one or two.
That could be another case with this one too. Everybody, I feel like a lot of people bought those Action comics thinking that it could be something big, and I feel like it really hasn't done much, has it? Like,
no, I think they're also just when I look at you know, like price sources and stuff, I think Action 1000, I kind of check it every now and then just to see if it does bump anywhere, and I don't think it has, like, really anywhere. I mean, the only things that you're really going to see worth over cover prices is any of like the actual like incentive covers, you know, the ones that were like with the 1 in 50
or something,
or those, like convention exclusives.
It's like DLC with video games, anything to get you to spend more money.
But if your LCS is anything like how ours was with Action, I'm sure they would have a bunch of those decade covers there, because like our LCS went ham on Action, like I think they still have some of those decades there.
My LCS they don't get to, they have a few once in a while, but they do not have a bunch of the incentive variants, so it doesn't make it makes it a little easier on me not worrying about picking them up. So
yeah, ones that are like actual incentives though, I don't think ours really. I mean, I've gotten a couple from there, but
the ones that I noticed is like the Betty Page and Elvira ones. Like those ones I have to put on the hold because I never see them when they're coming out.
Well, but
that's different.
Yeah, because the publisher, isn't it Dynamite that does those?
Yeah.
Because how Dynamite does theirs, they do like subscription variants. So people that actually have it on their list, they will get that like specific variant, and then they normally have like 6 or 7 other like those ones do a lot of variants for each one.
Yeah. We still got like 6 more books.
Speaking of Detective though, I was looking at the previews for this coming week, and Detective 999 is coming out this next Wednesday, and there is, I already emailed my LCS to put us down for it. So the B cover for 999 is by John Byrne, and it looks pretty dope. I had to get put down for that one. I actually had to have my LCS put us down for a few things. I mean, there's a Batgirl 32 Derek Chu variant that is so wicked, and Wonder Woman 65 by Art Germ.
Yeah. Because
you got one of those Hulk Greens variants. They didn't even have any left when I was there. Zombie, they're all sold out.
Yeah, I don't think I think all the Hulk Greens our LCS had was just the cover that you have.
Yeah, that's the only one I saw.
This is one we double dipped on because we got the variant.
Yeah, that landscape one, that sideways one.
Yeah.
We got this one as the reader.
Yeah, I actually haven't read that issue yet, but I mean, I'm caught up to there.
I think I might be a couple behind. I think you're more caught up on Wonder Woman than I am, aren't you?
I might be. I don't know. I'm not
See,
sure. I have a bad
even
memory.
even with how sick the Wonder Woman variants have been lately, like their 8 covers have been incredible too. With the Terry and Rachel Dotson covers, like I really love Terry and Rachel Dotson. It's a husband and wife, like penciler and inker team.
Yeah, it's cool.
And
then,
yeah, they're dope.
Real quick, we also got Titans 34 and part 2 of the Flash.
Yeah, that's the crossover that's going on with Batman right now.
We got a lot of books.
Yeah, like Comic Zombie said they go fast on Wednesday.
Mm.
Yeah, they.
Oh wow,
they do like a lot of the variants.
We've been up for almost an hour.
Has it? Yeah.
Almost. Time goes by too fast.
It really does.
Right?
It goes by way too fast.
Yeah, and the last 2 books that I have here from the regular pull, here's Spider-Man Deadpool 46. I love this series. Being such a big Spider-Man and Deadpool fan, you know, like.
And Batgirl.
And then the 8 cover for Batgirl 31. We did end up with the Archerm.
Yes.
31 though, that we showed the week before, because that one we had to actually.
Yeah, because this one actually came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, because we had to get the 8 cover for for the reader.
Yeah, that's pretty much all that I got. I haven't put it on my pull list. I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I picked both these up this week with the Guardians of the Galaxy ones.
Yeah, see, we have those in our other haul that we got.
Yeah.
But it's just way too many books, so we'll probably show those ones tomorrow. Those ones I can't wait to read, because the Guardians of the Galaxy one is really good.
Yeah.
Like, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, really? If you like that, are you guys reading the Avengers No Road Home?
That one I'm going to trade weight on. Our LCS had it in our hold box to see if we wanted it, and I debated it.
I'll tell you what, if you like the Guardians of the Galaxy, I think that Avengers No Road Home series is 2-3 times better than that Guardians of the Galaxy series.
Really?
I mean, personal opinion. You might absolutely despise it, but I really think it's going to be a good series. I've enjoyed it a lot.
Maybe we won't.
Well, I'll tell you what. Issue one. If you could check out issue 1, if you enjoy issue 1, then maybe put it on your pull list. Maybe check it out there. But if you read issue 1 and you don't like it, because I think it started off good and I think it kept steam in issue 2. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I know like how it's kind of like a sequel in the same creative team from No Surrender from last year.
Same guys, he's doing No Surrender. He's doing the same guys doing Immortal Hulk and.
Oh, that's right. It is Al Ewing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Damn. Yeah, because I slept on No Surrender last year too, and I've been.
I did too, and I really am wishing that I didn't right now.
I know. See, and that's kind of another reason why I haven't really jumped on No Road Home yet, because I've still been wanting to get the trade for No Surrender, and then trade weight on No Road Home and get the trade for that later. So
yeah. And then, real quick before we go, the last thing was the top 5.
Oh yeah, I even got books ready to show for it. So
yeah, I don't have any books.
That's a good idea. I should have done that. Look at you showing us up on our own show, Danny.
It's all good, man. I'm just kidding.
I
didn't know how it worked, so I just wanted to make sure I was ready.
No, that's actually a better way of doing it.
Yeah, that's good. Well, for my top 5, I had Green Arrow, Batman, Punisher, Daredevil, and Spider-Man.
Nice.
Top 5 male character, because Green Arrow always my weak spot.
Oh, I want to address this question real quick though, because I did want to bring this up. Comic Girl Ava asked, "Is anyone looking forward to Savage Avengers?" Did you hear about this announcement of this title?
No, I don't. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay, so it's a new Avengers series, Savage Avengers. Yeah, Savage Avengers. I'm pretty sure. I think it's Jerry Duggan and. Was it Mike Deodato doing the art? I don't know.
Oh no way! That's my Deodato's
right.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the creative team, but it's Savage Avengers. It's ongoing, and it's the team is Conan, Punisher, Elektra, Venom, Wolverine.
It's a good mashup.
There's I swear there's one more character I'm forgetting, but it looks really good. I'm really looking forward to it, and I think it's solicited for like April or May. I think
maybe
somewhere right around there. I wish I should have wrote it down, because I think we talked about it like maybe last week or a little while ago. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Okay, so for my top 5, obviously Deadpool number 1, Batman number 2. See, and this is what's crazy. Any of these 5 can easily be number 1 any given day. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but yeah, so Deadpool number 1, Batman 2, Superman 3, Punisher 4, and 5th, I did Daredevil / Spider-Man.
I just realized we're so rude. We didn't even let our guest do his top 5 first.
It's all right.
I know we probably should have. I know we're just
okay.
We're just totally butchering this.
Yeah, work in progress. We learn as we
Dude,
go.
I've been wanting to work with you guys for so long, and do a show with the two of you guys. I'm thrilled to be here. So
I know. I'm so stoked to have
exciting.
you. I know. I've been wanting to do one with you two for so long.
It's so exciting though. I was so nervous. I'm like, oh my god, we're actually gonna have a guest, and no, it's like
wow.
nerves.
You got me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Come on.
No, you're awesome first guest. It's been great having you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's been awesome, dude. All right, so what do you have for your top 5?
Well, nobody. Should I do it for? We know the number 1.
Yeah.
We got the Hulk. You got now. The rest might surprise some people though, but number 2 is Gambit. Gambit is my second. Number 3, we got my boy Beta Ray Bill.
Beta Ray.
Number 4, we got Cable. And number 5, we got Weapon H.
Weapon H.
Those are good top 5s.
So
those are really good top 5s.
So when that Weapon H came with that Hulk Marine, was that his first appearance? So he's like really, or has he been around longer?
Weapon H, yes.
Yeah.
His first appearance was totally Awesome Hulk, like issue number 20 and 21. I have them, but not here in my hand to show.
Yeah.
But then from there, the Weapon H series is his first like actual series, other than the 2 pop-ups and Totally Awesome Hulk.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I mean, because like I said, I was out of collecting for so long, but yeah, I didn't know if he was newer or. But yeah, and like I said, it's so hard just narrowing him down to even just 5, you know, because like.
Oh, absolutely. And they switch. They don't always stay the same.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they really don't.
They really don't.
Other stories come out that are better, and it makes you love a different character even more than you did before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, because I even had to write down honorable mentions, you know, like Spawn and Moon Knight, Cable, Red Hood. You know, there's so many.
I really like Thor.
Yeah, Thor and
Ant-Man.
It's so awesome that you mentioned Beta Ray Bill too. Like I've always loved him. He's I remember when we did like top 5 with our brother-in-law, Beta Ray Bill was like really high up on his too. Like when we were just talking about it.
Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I saw him. I didn't even know who he was. I was like just fascinated by that character. So.
Indeed.
Yeah. And so and then our next top 5 that we will do on tomorrow's show. So yeah, so since we did tonight on a special night, we'll still have our Saturday show tomorrow too. It worked out perfectly because, like I said, we kind of missed that week picking up our books, so we doubled up this week, and
yeah.
So it actually worked out, you know, having 2 shows this week. But so the top 5 we're gonna do tomorrow is top 5 villains. And we didn't do like DC or Marvel, so it's just top 5 villains, period, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you wanted to.
That always reminds me of the Thanos ending world hunger. You know, like every time I think of a villain, I think of, because I saw a meme where it was like somebody had wrote Thanos on it, ending childhood hunger, and I'm like, that's a bad pun.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's good stuff though.
All right.
But yeah. Well, how about tomorrow? And thank you so much for coming and chatting with us and being on our show today, Jeffrey.
No problem. I would
KomiKhan.
really love to do it again, and maybe we could do it again sometime.
Yeah,
I
I completely agree. I mean, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm so glad.
It finally
I'm
worked
so glad
out.
that we finally got able to do it. Yeah.
At least I got it out of my nerves, so I won't be so nervous next time.
I know you didn't sleep. You didn't sleep through the whole show, so that was good, right?
Right?
Yeah.
That is good. I did take a nap before. I had to set an alarm. I took a nap.
Yeah, we did.
did
for like an hour.
Same exact thing, man. So
I
Yeah.
woke up maybe like a half hour before the stream. I'm like, oh wait, okay.
Mhm.
But where are you guys? Are you guys in Utah? Is that where you guys are? Utah?
Yeah, we're in
Okay.
Salt Lake.
Yeah, pretty much like a suburb of Salt Lake City.
Mm-hmm. Kind of.
Wow, Mr. Carroll. Psh, late to the party. I already told him that one too.
What?
So
Carol, he just said you guys deserve a better guest. You're great.
Oh.
when are you guys doing your California tour?
Well, God, I mean, with that thing,
Oh yeah, with the interruption we had, it looks like we'll
it looks
be
like
able
it could be soon.
maybe
Uh,
August.
Probably this summer. I mean, I'm thinking
Maybe
probably
this
sometime
August.
this summer. Yeah.
Well, if you guys do that, let me know, and we'll figure out a way so we can meet up. Whether I got to go somewhere and meet you guys, or you guys come here, or whatever, that would be awesome. So.
Dude, for
I'd be
sure.
down.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'd really be
I mean,
down.
because we want to go to like California, maybe start south and then work our way up north,
Well, it would actually
and then
kind of be
hit
if we
you
do
along
it.
the way, and then
If
get
we
up.
do it in August, it'd be kind of like our anniversary trip where
Oh,
we
it
like go
would,
to
yeah.
different comic book stores and see different people. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped for it. I can't wait.
See, and we're also trying to find out like when like cons in people's areas are. Con.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it'd be awesome, you know, to go to the cons and stuff too, like Rose City is up there, like where Bueller and stuff is too, and
We'll keep you updated on the details when we know them ourselves.
yeah, for sure. But it is looking like this summer for sure, I would think.
Yeah, this summer definitely for sure. Maybe this August or June or July or May.
So that's why I'm just kind of
Alright.
keeping it sometime this summer.
Sometime this summer.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
All right. Thank you so much again, Jeffrey. Thank you everyone in chat for hanging out.
For sure. Everybody have a great evening.
Have a good night. Live long and prosper.
All right, we'll see you guys.